Yo, welcome back. This is the Kickoff FC show. This is your boy, Right 2012, and that's your boy,
Dan Rumba, aka the big belly man, get a girl them the jelly.
Finally, man, I appreciate the foxy. Correct yourself this time around versus the last video. So, anyway, we'll jump right into everything right out the box. So, today, we're talking all things Manchester United, as always, and we're talking about a season recap. Like, what are our thoughts on how we think the team did? So we're just recapping the 2022-23 EPL season for Manchester United. Actually, not just the EPL, but we can also talk about how we did in the Europa League as well too. Europa League, carrying on. So let's start from the top. First of all, I don't know about you, but I know what my expectations were. And to be quite frank, I really didn't have too many high expectations for the team this season at all. I was hopeful for top 4, and that was about it for me. Hopeful. At a minimum, I was hoping we'd get at least Europa League football, and we did a little better than that. That was my opening expectation. What were your expectations? You think it was going to challenge for the title? I mean, challenge for the title for like 2 seconds and then
A weekend.
A weekend.
Yeah, that's it. But new manager coming in. Ronaldo in the air if he's gonna stay or go. There wasn't much that I just wanted to make sure we make Champions League for next year so that we can bring in some players. You know what I'm saying? At the beginning of the season, the owners didn't have the backing of anybody. I don't even think they even do now. But they definitely
What are you talking about, the greedy glaciers?
Because they can take your money and bounce. You know?
Hey, they smart business people. I can't take that from them, but damn, y'all running our club like...
Yeah, all business ain't good business. But yeah, man, the beginning of the season, I didn't have too much expectations. I just wanted to see how the new coach was going to come in and set his tone on the team. You know what I'm saying? Because his previous coaching jobs, he did wonders.
Yeah.
So I was excited to see him bring in his players and set the tone.
Yeah. And to be fair, there were too many improvements on the squad in its entirety in terms of what we did in the transfer market either.
No.
Going at the start of the season. And it was clear as day because our first game of the season, we lost to Brighton 2-1. And then the very next week after that, we got a bug up from Brentford.
I'm blaming it on Ronaldo.
Woo!
Yes, I'm still blaming it on Ronaldo. Both losses on Ronaldo.
What? Listen, I don't even get me started on the whole Ronaldo drama, which we're going to tackle that in a second. But to be fair, Ten Hag came in. I think the expectations were, hey, we just want to see a real coach do something with this team, right? But our expectations were fairly curved because it was basically the same team. You still had Fred.
Who?
You still had Maguire.
Trash.
You still had McTominay.
Who?
Right.
We get Eriksson, we got Anthony, and who else did we bring in? Eventually Weghorst mid-season, but none of those Sabitzer. Who else outside of that did we really, really bring in to the club? Martinez was a great signing.
Perfect.
Wonderful signing. But what changed on the team outside of that? You know what I'm saying? I didn't get the feeling like we made enough moves before the season started to get us over the hump or to even compete with City. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it seems about right. And to give credit to Erik Ten Hag as well too, look at this team. People laugh about when Mourinho said his greatest achievement was coming second with the Manchester United team. Respect, man. That team was trash, and some of those same players are still here.
Still.
And Ten Hag made us relevant. Yeah, we didn't come second, we came third, and we were competitive. And I like to see the development of what's going. It gives me hope to say, well, imagine if Ten Hag had some quality players, which he came out and said that. He said, in order for us to be competitive, we need
players.
We need players. We need better players.
Because my youth, the FA Cup final We're 2-1 down. And our sub to try to change the game is McTominay. That's what we had.
Well, Garnacho. But to be fair, you can't put that kind of pressure on a kid.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? And even after they bring on Garnacho, who was it after that? McTominay.
Weghorst?
Weghorst?
Who can't score, has never scored.
We have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived.
I mean, I'm not. Listen, Weghorst did what the coaches wanted him to do, which clearly wasn't scoring.
Stop a gap, that's it.
Stop a gap, stop the bleeding. But you're not gonna win with these players. You know, you're not gonna be competitive with the City. You know, look at just to show you a difference of what things you do when you have a complete team, and to show you Man U is missing pieces. Imagine, just think about this, right? We came third. Our top goal scorer was Rashford, which he's not the main striker, right? He's the out winger. So we can't depend on it. That's just not sustainable. Imagine if you put Harry Kane on the same team. Harry Kane has 30 goals. 30 goals. Imagine where we would be as a team if you had Harry Kane on the team striking.
That's a for sure thing. He would have definitely buried at least minimum 15 for the season. Minimum.
He scored 30 at Tottenham.
Yeah, because it's Tottenham.
I'm
playing from behind every game.
Saying, but,
so they have to score 2-3 goals every game and still lose. You know, that's Tottenham for you.
Just saying, you know, like, this is the expectation, and I think Man U have to do a lot about the quality. Yes. Increasing and improving on the quality of the players that we have at Manchester United without overpaying to get people. True. This is not the Saudi league. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't have
or Inter Miami.
Hey. We'll take it. But I'm just saying, listen. So if we continue to build the squad, and I think what's critical for Manchester United right now is this buyout, because I don't think there's going to be enough funding to really make a splash in the transfer market unless we sell some players and get some investments.
Sure.
That being said, the Ronaldo debacle, we're going back to that real quick.
Okay.
I think that whole thing was unfolding from the start of the season, and it really hindered us for that portion of time while he was there.
Right.
I really think so.
Critical points dropped.
Critical points dropped because of, well, you put Eric Ten Hag, and Eric Ten Hag, I feel like, managed this situation to the best that he could. Right. I don't see how you manage this any better, because it's like, what do? You have this superstar player that's one of the highest paid players, not just on Man U, but in the league. What do? Do you start him? Do you sit him? He's a legend. He's a club legend.
Exactly.
He can contribute, but how do you want to play him? And is he going to be happy with the role that he has? And clearly he wasn't. And it started to become a problem, and you could see it throughout the entire locker room.
And also, with that, there comes a point where the player is bigger than the club. He's in the GOAT debate with Messi this whole offseason leading up to the season. Who's better? Who's the GOAT? So what I think happened really is not necessarily an issue with Ten Hag and Ronaldo. Is that the squad defers to Ronaldo, and he wasn't able to keep up the high intensity that he used to have. Where, yes, defer to me, give me every ball, and I'm going to make magic happen. I'm going to score a ton of free kicks. I'm going to score from some acute angles. But age is a dirty bit, you know? It creeps up on you, and you can't do nothing about it, especially when you're playing a physical sport.
Yeah.
So the team deferring to him was not the play for this season. We needed a unit to play everybody on the same level, and that's why he had to go.
And hence why Ten Hag benched him. Ten Hag benched him because he saw that the team was not just faster, more pressing, a little bit more better with him coming off the bench. But that's not a role that Ronaldo wants. We're talking about
can't do that.
Ronaldo. He's not going to say, I'm taking a role off the bench, especially not when Messi is starting at PSG with all them superstars over there. That's not going to happen. You know, so of course he's going to be unhappy. And then disrespected. You create all this drama walking off the pitch causing all these issues, and I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
even when the team win or lose, guess what people talking about? Ronaldo's behavior on the bench, Ronaldo walking out the stadium,
Nonsense.
Ronaldo having a hissy fits, Ronaldo not acknowledging the fans. It's always that. So in my mind, and I respect and love Ronaldo, definitely in the GOAT argument, one of my favorite players of all time.
For sure.
Much respect to you. But in this situation, I feel like him leaving Manchester United was the right thing to do. They had to let him go, and terminating him helped us to turn that corner. Because now, guess what? The rest of the team can function as a team. There's nobody, like I said, to defer to.
Exactly.
Who you want to defer to?
Nobody. There's no one.
There's nobody that's that
You
demanding that you have to defer to. Now you have more of a team. Now guess what? Rashford can shine, which he did.
Exactly.
Bruno can shine. Bruno, you know, you could tell that Bruno was like, yo, Ronaldo is here, but like, this is my team though. This ain't Portugal. This is my team.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
You know what I'm saying? You can see like Bruno wants Manchester to be his team. He wants to be the guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily the striker or whatever, but he wants to be the guy. This is Bruno's team. I want to recognize this is Bruno's team.
Yeah, we need Maguire
Ain't
out the
nobody
door
gonna
so
say
he can
this
be
is-
captain. Oh, right.
Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna say this is Rashford's team.
No.
Rashford is the man going forward in the attacking piece of it, but so far, or at least over the last couple of years, this is Bruno's team.
True.
And Bruno has been stepping into that role respectively.
And one question I have to ask, because this one is puzzling to me. I don't know how I feel. Given the season that we had, you're keeping De Gea? Or no?
Tune in for the player review. We're going to talk about that because we're going to talk about all the players that we have here in another video, reviewing the players and see what we rate them as in terms of their performance for the season so far. So we're going to talk about that. I have some thoughts in regards to that, but we'll see.
Okay.
So outside of that, I think we ended the season really, really strongly. We got third place. We looked a little shaky there, like 3/4 of the way.
Win 3 out of
They
4.
started, we was on a hot run.
Right.
And then the team kind of got a couple bag up. We get a hot run and then we get a drubbing from Liverpool. And then they tried to bounce back and see what's going on there. And then they finished out the season the way they needed to, even with the injuries that we were
100%.
facing. And we still were able to secure third place and Champions League spot. And on top of that, we won the Carabao Cup, which is huge. We made it to the finals of the FA Cup, which is credit to those guys. And we put up a really good fight against the City team, which I still feel like we had the opportunity to win that game.
Yeah.
But fair enough, we lost to a better team. You know what I'm saying?
Tomini came on and he can't control it at the box. He can't shoot
I
one
still
time.
argue and say that Garnacho should have started. The only issue with that, we wouldn't have a change of pace after. But you saw that spark once Garnacho came on the field. He was causing all kinds of problems over there on that wing. But, overall, I think I'd rate our season. I cannot say, I don't know what grade to give the season. I feel like it's a C plus to me, or like a low B. Somewhere in that area. Like you're just barely making it to a B.
I mean,
in my mind.
Given where we're coming from, I
give it a low B.
It's a definitely improvement. Like you actually study. It's like somebody actually study for them tests this time,
Yeah.
And try for pass and give them
They
best
put
effort.
effort in.
So it's a B minus for me.
Yeah, I think we're seeing eye to eye now. And I give it a B minus. Overall season, a B minus. Really proud of the fellas for securing third place. Excited to see what's to come next. Hopefully we can get this buyout going. But yeah, B minus, that's what we think. Let us know what y'all think in terms of what would you give the overall season, the performance.
Right.
Top down, Eric Ten Hag to me is an A plus coach. So I'll give Ten Hag an A plus, but again, we're going to talk about that afterwards. But overall, B minus is what we agree on. Let us know what you think. In the meantime, like, comment, share with a friend. Let us know your thoughts. This your boy, Ride 2012, and that's your boy,
Don Rumba.
Thanks for watching, man. We out.
You don't know.